Hello everyone, today we are going to tell you about curious consequences and historical significance of the December uprising in Alma-Ata, and about Blizzard 1986 plan and your statistics of knowledge about uprising in 1986. The December events in Alma-Ata, also known as Желтоқсан, were riots of Kazakh Yaz, which took place in Alma-Ata on 18th December of 1986. According to the official version, the unrest began because of the decision of Secretary General Mikhail Gorbachev to remove first Secretary of the Communist Party of Kazakhstan, Dinmuhamed Qonaev, from his post and replace him with Gennady Kolbin, who had never worked in Kazakh SSR before and was the first secretary of the Ulyanovsk Regional Committee. Participants in the rally, which turned into mass riots and beatings, demanded that a representative of the indigenous population be appointed to the position of the head of the republic. Later, riots of Kazakh Yaz took place in other cities and regions of Kazakhstan.
The underlying cause of the conflict was the growing economic hardship of the Soviet system amidst different ethnic demographic trends in the development of the two main ethnic groups of the Kazakh SSR, Russians and Kazakhs, which led to increased social and interethnic tensions. On January 6, 1987, an enlarged collegium of the KGB of the Republic was held devoted to Kazakh nationalism. Colonel Nurahmetov, the head of the 5th Department of the Kazakh SSR KGB, reported because the issues of interethnic relations and mass disturbances were within the competence of the 5th Department. He mentioned in his speech that the old leadership of the 5th Department and the committee were to blame for December 1986 events in Almaty. They were given different numerical calculations, which in Rahmetov's opinion were the reasons of nationalism growth in the Republic. In condemning tone of the lecturer told that the number of the students of Kazakh State University is 70%, teachers 80%, and the situation in other higher educational institutions is even more terrible.
In 1985, the USSR Ministry of Internal Affairs prepared regulations on the organization and tactics for the prevention and suppression of group violation of public order, and on December 19 of that year issued an order to put it into effect. On the basis of this order, in Kazakhstan, a special operational plan for dispersal of demonstrators, codenamed Blizzard 1986. Plan of action of the internal affairs bodies of the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Kazakh SSR and attached force for the protection of public order and security under emergency circumstances in the Republic and in the city of Alma-Ata.
December events in the memory of Philip Babkov. On the morning of December 16, students began flocking to the square in front of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Kazakhstan. All the slogans and posters called for Kolbin's resignation, demanded to elect a Kazakh or at least a Kazakhstani instead, with specific candidates named including Russians and representatives of other nationalities for whom Kazakhstan was their homeland. Several leaders of the Republic spoke before the crowd, trying to persuade them to disperse, but all to no avail. In order to prevent disturbances, internal troops were ordered to the square, and the Central Committee building itself was guarded by cadets from the Border Guard School. The soldiers had no firearms. The events of December 1986 were the first mass rally in the USSR for the constitutional rights proclaimed by the leadership of the Soviet Union. During the demonstration, protesters held placards with slogans, "To every nation its own leader, we need a Kazakh leader, stop dictating, there is a perestroika, where is democracy, we are for Lenin's national policy," and protests of Lenin. In 2006, on the 20th anniversary of the December events, President Nazarbayev opened the monument Dawn of the Independence, which is located near the new square on Желтоқсан Street. Peace Street in Alma-Ata was renamed Желтоқсан Street to commemorate the events of December 1986. Streets of the same name also appeared in Astana, Shymkent, Taraz, Kızılırda, Taldyqorghan, Turkestan, Ekibastuz, and a number of other cities and towns in Kazakhstan.
And we conducted a small survey to test young people's knowledge of the December uprising by asking a few questions. The results showed that only 85% of the students were well aware of the topic, and we recommend that they watch our video to learn more and to strengthen their knowledge.